Do not listen to this recording whilst driving or whilst operating machinery. Only listen when you can safely relax and bring your full awareness to your own complete comfort. My name is Jack Fry. To help and encourage you to declutter your thinking mind before you drift all conscious thoughts away, to enjoy the most rejuvenating and relaxing horizons of your easiest and most replenishing, blissful states of longer-lasting sleep. I have recorded this sleep-focused session for you as an enhanced sleep talk down and a self-visualizing practice to help you to also overcome any symptoms of anxiety, OCD, or depression that may be linked to the mind's habits of overthinking. I suggest if you have previously experienced yourself suffering from the tensions, agitations, or the rumination of too much overthinking, then I advise you to listen to this track for at least a minimum of 14 nights to really help you to retrain and reprogram your mind's subconscious connections for all of the wonderful benefits of this ease of your deep hypnotic rest. So now, just as soon as you have chosen to rest your head on down onto the comforts of that welcoming pillow, and you're already beginning to wonder just how rapidly you might begin to give yourself all possible permissions to soon learn to so swiftly relax. If you've not yet done so already, or perhaps you've not quite yet noticed, I'll invite you to simply close down those blinking or those fluttering eyelids and to relax those heavier, lazier, looser eye muscles to your comfort. And I'll invite you to think of the sounds of my voice, along with all of the tones and the sounds of these spoken suggestions, which are all for your benefit, to move with you as you go into your calmest states of sleep's progressions. And for the less conscious sights and sounds and those ideas you'll receive, to simply become a part of your very own inner journey and to function as your friendly traveling guide. As you begin now to relax inside of yourself a little more and more, relaxing into the many pleasing and absorbing dream times destinations that may sometimes softly surprise. Having already made sure you've set all of those necessary morning time reminders or any wake-up alarms. And you can just put that to the side now, because you really are a little more aware that you're already moving deeper down towards that readier state by intentionally wanting and wishing and desiring to go there towards sleep and to relax as you know how to do. To better enjoy all of these wonderful and relieving, more tranquil moments where and when we really can allow our calming and more restful minds to create for us more and more of those wonderful and more spacious inner dimensions of feeling so at ease. When more and more of the unconscious parts of you just love to imagine those self-clearing visions and the deeper feelings of those reassuring ways. Trusting all of that to spontaneously work away for you somewhere in the background, as all deeper and more capable, brilliant resources within your deeper awareness begin to release away all kinds of unnecessary other noise or distractions, and to simply sweep away too much of that inner clutter that was there. As you begin to give to your inner eyes and all of your deeper wonder the interior attentions of self-care and the relaxing, loving self-awareness that soon allows some of your less conscious focus to move there with a kind of deeper lightness or a lighter depth. Always very gently descending on down, perhaps towards the easier rise and fall of each regular, natural, and normal movements of each flowing breath. And I wonder if, as you do, allow your attentions to go there, and you become aware of relaxing consciously into unconscious breaths. You might also enjoy growing a little more curious of or aware to the gentle rising and falling of the lower stomach beneath the chest, and becoming aware of the deeper diaphragm muscles very naturally expanding and contracting over time. As the gentle passages of each present breath in each changing moment can arrive with a lighter sense of change in some thought, when some other thoughts allow some of those changes of hope and success and comfort. Just as each automatic, outgoing flow of breath passes out from you, and moves as a kind of rolling or washing, cleansing wave. And all of these gentle waves just continue to let more and more of those thoughts go. As your attentions may become aware too of the sides of each rib, just one there below the other, so gently expanding and contracting along with each moving, flowing breath. And possibly you're aware of yourself noting or knowing or remembering from time to time. There really is no need to try to hold on to or to control any single movement of breath. As calmer air flows in and all troubles seem to effortlessly roll further away. Because you know it's truly more than enough. Many people do find within relaxing self-hypnosis to simply acknowledge and observe without judgment the subtle movements or the sensations or the softening extensions of each naturally slowing rhythm of this wave-like piece. By breathing in through the nose with a clarifying perspective, and breathing out through the nostrils or the mouth with the softer sounds of cleansing calm. Allowing you to imagine beyond these many benefits you will create as I continue just talking to you, and you continue to just hear, perhaps there in the background, the sound of my voice, or perhaps there in the foreground at other moments, the meanings of these words, and more of these unconscious cues, with all of their reassuring signals, as many parts of you do listen and continue to relax. Or maybe you'd also enjoy imagining a kind of new inner view of an emerging beautiful scene, one of your favorites, or something you've only just thought of now. Or even a deeper sense of seeing yourself sitting beside a placid and calm, bright and clear mountain lake. As you simply see yourself in your mind's reveries, now reaching down with one hand and reaching down beside you to gently pick up some very smooth and flat small stones resting there. And now, one at a time, you might enjoy seeing yourself skimming some of those flat and small rocks over the crystal clear surfaces of the silver waters of the blue lake. Until you watch as each small and grey oval there, like a flat disc in pleasant flight, skips and jumps and then reaches the very ends of its journey. And then you watch as each little flat stone sinks down and down, all the way down to the very bottom of the transparent, crystal clear lake's resting bed. And just like this, it's already your own mind's thoughts that are likewise skipping and slowing and sinking and now resting as new moments of peaceful and sensory calm now expand. And all past moments of that previous day's timeline, with all of its bustling and busier, yet now spent energies, all of that now disappears, as if dissolving in these clearest currents of pure detachment and release. And maybe there is yet another part of you that really does allow and welcome all of your increasing and more sublime senses of this calm, to simply watch and witness quietly your own relaxing physical self, as if now from outside of yourself or from afar, as you get now a newer sense of just that experience. Of really seeing yourself sitting all of the way back there and reclining a little furthermore, and perhaps somewhere you can see that looks to you to be so perfectly comfortable and so inviting. Somewhere upon the shores of that lovely, tranquil lake, where you're happy to continue to peacefully observe now all of your most tranquil and softest surrounding, bringing you these deeper levels of your comfort, as each present observation within the building serenity of your deep sleep hypnosis becomes now your mind's new resting meditations and your sleep meditations, and somehow changes you now for the better, and adjusts the very temperatures and the wonderful calming textures and the massaging waves that you can feel arriving to you within the breezing airs. Because are you not now also becoming aware of even more of those subtle, satisfying inner changes for your advantage? Already penetrating and expanding gently deeper down within a resting body. And it's almost as if you can see your own body's internal temperatures cooling or perhaps warming as they allow a sense of renewal and replenishment. Always in more and more pleasing, soothing, nourishing ways. Knowing there is no right way or no wrong way to truly and deeply relax yourself. Just like this. Whenever you recognize and reinforce the embracing natural comforts of your own evening's sleepscapes, of all possible incredible release. As the aromatic scents and the sweetest sounds of the lake's lapping and steamy organic waters somehow send some kind of gorgeous flowing and nurturing colors as healing vapors, full of those enriching nightly rays of your pure peace. And sending those down and down through the very energy centers and the channels of health, through the relaxing crown of your resting head, and beyond that, through the softening, soothing, loosening sensations, coloring across the forehead, and now painting with a healing light throughout a resting brow. And an even lovelier and a stronger sense of fascinating, relaxing, and dancing tinier tingles that soon play out, with a softly building hum and a measuring resonance, just like a clear and brighter buzz. It glows so much deeper comfort and serenity upon you. As the night time's glowing dims of all receding busyness, welcome you now into such an essential transcendence of otherworldly calm. And you feel it, even as you see it. As this clarifying, vibrant hue of sleep's healing moves down and down across the hairline now, and it continues to feel so good to be this much at ease. As you continue to enjoy watching from outside and feeling from inside, your own body's relaxations progressing. To stretch out into a wonderful, languid laziness. As you continue to deeply and so comfortably breathe. As the cleansing, rejuvenating, refreshing mind space that now activates within you continues to just look on back upon your resting form in happier and happier knowing awe. Because it's as if looking back right now upon your own sleepier, regenerating and successfully improving self. Your decluttering self is now looking back from just beyond the dazzling, clearest reflections of a silvery dream time's mirror. Where you know there's a kind of healing magic now felt in the air. And you can see it too, taking shape and relaxing you even more. As all conscious thoughts are beginning now to move so far out there, always further and further away from you. Because you're consciously aware at some times of just witnessing all of your own unconscious mind's total relief, with even more and more of these many more marvelous, hypnotic, and deeper developments. Within the trance-like fascinations of a kind of expanding bliss. A blissful bedtime's relaxation. Within the beautiful boundless views of purifying golden auras and the amber sunlight that is so soon setting as each day closes. And more, you're also aware that you really can choose, just like the setting sun, to move this roaming, relaxing, absorbing, and cleansing light down across the softening fibers and the tissues and the smoothing features of those relaxing temples, through the looser muscles and the resting nerves and the glowing moonlit cells of the completely softening eyes and the rejuvenating face. And maybe you're already receiving, or better yet sensing, some even more serene-like or softly vibrating, glowing sensations of nature's own healing frequencies resonating there. As you directly receive and activate within you the subtle energies of that subtle and healing warmth with a pleasant heaviness, or with a cooling lightness, and yet always with a pure goodness, sending that pure and natural cleansing healing within your endorphins and your core and your sleep chemistries. And it feels so amazing as you watch on, as this deep light travels with all of its youthful and youthifying renewals down through each softening cheek and around and down to the releasing muscles of the melting mouth and across the contours of the looser lips, and all throughout the resting jaw. As the gentle ripples of the Silver Lake's airs and currents continue to whisper and wash so lightly against all surfaces of your being. You're watching your own physical body cleansing and releasing all tensions and all tightness, and releasing all thought energies that have even been stored as hidden stresses. Now throughout each settling shoulder and through each releasing shoulder blade, and across the breadth and the width of the upper back now. you're freely sending your mind's eyes views there, like a shining torch beam, or the light of a soft candle flame, to carry the most serene of massaging lullabies down and along each outstretching limb. And across the loosening elbows, and within the resting, releasing fingers and the palms of the hands, all of the way through to the very ends of each of the 10 fingertips. So much so, you can almost feel the etheric vapors of the purifying and nourishing waters and the steamy minerals of pure health arriving upon the cleansing air. Floating now all of your deepest senses towards the experiences of even deeper healing touch. Or maybe you're already floating inside, within more of your unconscious adventures, already further away, as you send those dreamier lights down to the lower back, and now further into the resting hips and the hip joints. And now down through the longer lengths of both the right and the left of each leg. As all tendons and joints loosen. And maybe you'd ask as a kind of query to some parts of your floating and dreaming mind's awareness. Is there any comfortable difference to be found or realized or felt or seen between now the left and right sides of the resting body? Or throughout the hamstring muscles, or the looser bellies of the lengthier calves. As the strengths of bedtime stretches allow you to quietly remain as the quiet, all-seeing, always capable, true controller of relaxation's basking and bathing qualities of this transcendent, floating white. Because the powerful mind you're harnessing works away for you now so very well to clear itself of all possible worries and all concerns. And the resting body you inhabit and you look upon listens as it also responds in turn Can you feel just how your body itself transmits back to you every soothing pulse of euphoric comfort now, and trust in your own sleep's relaxation? So that you are finally learning how to deeply understand within every bedtime's opportunity you are resting yourself absolutely and harmoniously. And remembering how to follow along every illuminating, clearing pathway upon your very own well-drawn mind's inner map, leading you onwards and towards only your most satisfying, deepest slumbers of all peaceful dreams. Since you know, and I know, as the mind's visions travel and the body's conscious awareness soon recedes, you may easily continue to enjoy exploring all of your unconscious senses, even all of the way into those relaxing ankles. And now to the almost far, far away, almost completely distant earthly feet. And to the very tips of each of those far away 10 lightest and floating toes. Where all cleansing, floating sensations and all peaceful rhymes arrive upon the floating sonnets of sleep's softest poetries, with more and more pleasing echoes, rolling back in and then away from every disappearing moment and distant memory of all peacefully dissolving consciousness. When the cellular wisdom of your deep, deep sleep does carry you into only the bliss-filled and most satisfying, deepest of all idyllic dreams. When all easier flights of fancy truly do grow their own relaxing wings. When we allow our sleeping selves to sooner forget all larger or smaller distractions of inner chat. That is exactly when we can most let go now of the fading energies of this individual thought or that idea. Because we are doing that even now, and doing already what those biorhythms and those circadian settings know exactly how to do. When we drift and when we sleep, and we naturally remember to surrender away all older urgencies and to turn those volumes down. To detach entirely from all weightier and heavier thoughts. And you know that's a more comforting and reassuring idea, is it not? To hold on to as you dream. That such a lighter part of you, even now, might truly love to welcome and receive. As the very real capabilities of your flying and soaring pure mind's imaginations continue to allow you to breathe in this utmost spaciousness and the expansions of your deepest sleep's real rest. Just floating upon puffs of airs and ascendant feathers of self-love and celestial light. You're drifting out now, beyond all planning and all decision-making, beyond those once stuck ideas that maybe once required something within you to go over and over and over and repeatedly review those very old and same thoughts you no longer need. Because you're flying and moving in so many better ways now and beyond that old mind's past reactivities. When you decided to free yourself forever and ever from all of those unneeded loops. Because you are now both the Dreamtime's powerful pilot and its worthy passenger. And you see, you are the one steering yourself forwards and towards a much more advantageous and calmer life. And a life of greater beauty and easier harmony, and all of the benefits to be enjoyed with your own ongoing calm success. And just like those gorgeous meteors you'd see burning and sparkling out there across the infinite patterns of all kinds of cosmic stars, Your unconscious mind is now absolutely ready to begin to repattern itself in every transformative and peacefully powerful way. Whenever you do choose and decide to simply fall asleep, now or then, and you fall asleep anytime in your future tomorrows, since you know you'll so rapidly fall asleep now and then, with every wonderful experience of goodness and relief, and every hope of your present and future selves most secure and nourishing delights. Always so safe and feeling so at ease, since you're naturally heading there as you just breathe. Into the gorgeous nirvana of all comforting sleep. Since you know you are always so much more than just your thoughts. And you'll know, and you'll remember, even inside of your mind's neurology and all of the mind's deepest associations, that you have now reprogrammed yourself on the very deepest of all levels to now easily let go of every conscious and passing thought. Exactly when you choose to enter this nightly sleep, so confident and so clear, feeling so confident and so clear, even as you see out there once again all of those small and flat stones just sinking and sinking down and down into the stunningly clear crystal mountain waters from the peaks of all alpine summits to the stretching valleys beyond the breathing forests, out to the clear and sparkling skies. Your unconscious mind now joins with your unconscious body to be drifting and drifting with a pure elation and the deepest ease beyond the earthly energies of worldly gravity. Because you know tomorrow, when you'll wake again, you'll still carry within you all of this natural, and replenishing and longer lasting healing goodness and the clearest esteem of your own calmest peace. Within your innate abilities to now fall so soundly and deeply into that wonderful sleep. And now I'll invite you to simply continue to relax in every way, so very deeply. As every experience within every part continues to satisfy your most tranquil and unifying transitions into the heavenly and happiest sanctuaries of your dream time's miraculous space. And in some moments from now, you'll find it is so very easy and so very easy to remain in this sleep's relaxing trance, as you'll soon remember automatically to simply turn off this listening track and to shut down all listening devices and simply continue to fall so fast into your deeply replenishing levels of all natural, progressing, spacious sleep. As my voice will now fade, and I'll leave you with all of my best wishes for your wonderfully soothing and deeply healing wellness of sleep's blissful relaxation.